Hi friends, in this session we are going to see what is context manager in Python. In Python, a context manager is an object that enables you to manage the setup and cleanup actions for a block of code. It allows you to define operations that should be performed before and after the block of code is executed. Context managers are typically used with the with statement. The primary benefit of using a context manager is that it guarantees the cleanup of resources or operations even if an exception occurs within the block of code. When the block of code exits either normally or due to an exception, the context manager's cleanup actions are automatically triggered. To create a context manager, we need to implement two methods in a class: underscore underscore enter and underscore underscore exit methods. The underscore underscore enter method sets up the necessary resources or performs initial actions, and the underscore underscore exit method cleanup or releases the resources. We will see this with an example. Here I have declared real file context manager and I implemented underscore underscore enter underscore underscore method, and one more method is underscore underscore exit underscore underscore method. In the constructor I am passing the file name. File name is instance variable and file also instance variable. Whenever we create an object for this class read file context manager, it will automatically calls this underscore underscore enter underscore underscore method. What we are doing here is I'm opening that file in read mode and I'm assigning that file object to self.file, which we initialized in constructor. After creating this file object, we are returning this file object, and we have implemented another method underscore underscore exit underscore underscore method. When the context manager reaches the end of the scope, then it will be called. If there is any exception occurs in this context manager, then it will be handled by here. What is the exception type and what is the exception value and what is the traceback? The complete information of the exception will be stored in the traceback, and we can capture all the things in this method underscore underscore exit underscore underscore method. And what we are doing here is when the block of code completes the execution, then we want to close that file object. In that case, what we have done here is if the self.file is not none, then we are closing that object and we are printing the statement as closing the file object. And how we can use this read file context manager is we can use by with statement. Okay, with read file context manager, and what is the file name we want to pass, we can pass this. Right now we are using text file example.txt. This is the file we are using and it contains this is line 1, this is line 2, like that up to line 5. When we create this object as file, in this file it will return this self.file. Okay, it means a file object it will be written, and after that I am iterating that file object and I'm printing the each line, and after completion of this I'm printing this out of for loop. Okay, after completion of this block of code, then exit function will be called and it will be closed the connection. We'll try to execute this program and see the output. If we see here, initially I have created a read file context manager object, and after that when we create an object, initially it is called initializing the object. It means it is created the file object and it returns to it is assigned file object here, and after that it is printed each line from this text. We have iterated through file object, we have read all the lines from the text file, and after that we have printed one more line is out of for loop. Okay, out of for loop is printed. After this block of code executed, then it is executed underscore underscore exit method. After closing this, we have printed closing file object. It means it is printed this closing file object. If you want to implement context manager, we have to implement two methods underscore underscore enter underscore underscore method and underscore underscore exit underscore underscore method. If suppose we are not implementing this context manager, then we have to manually close the connection of the file. Okay, and that we may forget to close the connection manually sometimes. It is always best practice to use the context manager when we are dealing with files and databases. In the enter method, you initialize the connection or file object, and in the exit method just close this connection or file object. That's all. Thank you.